Good morning, dear students. In previous class, we'll discuss Harvard test, measurement of cardiovascular fitness. There are two types: Harvard test and Rockford test. Today we will discuss Rickney and Jones senior citizen fitness test. Even in old age, people want to be fit and be able to continue to do their work without pain as long as possible. It requires proper fitness regime during old age. In the beginning, there were not enough tests to assess function fitness. This test is also known as Fulton Functional Test or Senior Citizen Test. Rickney and Jones developed the Senior Citizen Fitness Test in 2001. This test was proved to be beneficial for senior citizens. It helps the early identification of at-risk participants. Along with this, it is significant to plan safe and effective physical exercise programs for senior citizens because individuals' health and fitness level can be known better with the help of this test. There are six tests. Test it consists of six tests. First one is chair stand test. Second one is arm curled up. Third one is chair sit and reach test. Fourth one is back stretch test. Fifth one is 8 foot up and go test. And the last one is 6 minute walking test. First one is chair turn test. Propose to test leg strength and endurance. Equip a chair with a straight back without armrest placed against a wall to prevent it moving a stopwatch or timer. Introduction to the participant. Sit in the middle of the chair. Place each hand on the opposite shoulder closer at the wrist. Place your feet flat on the floor. Keep your back straight and keep your arm against your chest. On go command, rise to a full standing position and then sit back down again. Repeat this for 30 seconds. Procedure. On go beginning time, do not continue if you feel the patient may fall during the test. Continue the number of times the patient come to a full standing position in 30 seconds and record it in the box below. If the patient is over halfway to a standing position when 30 seconds have passed, continue it as a start. If the patient must be used his or her arm to stand, then stop the test and record 0 for the number below. This is the scoring table for men and this is the women scoring for women. You can see the table. The total number of complete then scoring. The total number of complete chair stand during 30 seconds is called score. The recommended range for this test based on different age group as shown this table. Next one is arm crawl test. The main purpose of this test is to access the strength of the upper body. The upper body helps in performing various activities like carrying, washing, eating, staring, reading, lifting, and so on. Record of equipment: 5 pound weight for the women and 8 pound weight for men. A stopwatch and a straight back chair with no arm are required for this test. Procedure: the chair should be placed against a wall where it will be stable. The participant should sit in the middle of the chair. The dominant arm must do the arm crawl. The participant hold the weight in the hand using a suitable grip. The palm should be facing towards the body. The position of the arm should be vertical downwards. It is the lower arm that has to move freely while keeping the upper arm movable. The test partner will tell when to start. This process is repeated for 30 seconds using a stopwatch or a watch with a second hand. The participant should do a full crawl as many times as she or he can in the allotted 30-second time period, moving in a controlled manner. The participant must squeeze her or his lower arm against the upper arm at the top of each claw, returning to a straight arm each time and should not swing the weight. Record the score on the scorecard. Scoring: the total number of arm crawl performed in 30 seconds of duration is called a score. The recommended range for this test based on different age group are shown with a table as follows. This is the men table and next one is the women table. Next one is the chair sit and reach test for lower body strength. The main purpose of this test is to measure the flexibility of the lower body, especially for hamstring flexibility. The flexibility of the lower body is important for preventing lower back pain, balance, posture, fall prevention in weight or walking. An active and independent lifestyle can be maintained with the help of a flexibility lower body. Requirement of equipment: a chair with a straight back, approximately 44 cm height, and a ruler. Next procedure: the chair is placed against a wall so that it is stable. The participant sit on the edge of the chair. One foot remains flat on the floor while the other is extended in front with the knee straight. The ankle of the straight leg should be bent at about a 90-degree angle and the heels should rest on the floor. One of the hand is placed directly on the top of the other so that they are strapped with the fingers extend while bending. The back of the participant should be straight and the head up. If the extended leg begin to bend, then she or he asked to move back on the chair until the leg is straight. Once the position becomes stable, the test partner instructs the participant to inhale during inhalation. The participant tried to reach the toe by bending at the hip. She or he should hold the stage for at least 2 seconds without jerking or bouncing back. Then scoring. The score is noted down to the nearest half inch or 1 cm. As the distance reached is a negative or positive score. It means two two practice risks may be taken on each leg in order to determine which side is more flexible. Only the more flexible side is measured and recorded. After the practice reads are complete, the test partner hold a ruler across the to the toe of the shoe. The center of the toe is considered to be a measurement of 0. If the participant reaches past this 0, she or he receive a positive score of many inches as they reach past it. Measure to the near half inch. If she or he cannot reach it, she or he receive a negative score of as many inches as they are short of the 0. Measure to the nearest half inch. The recommended range for this test based on different age group. You can see this table minus or plus. For men, then upper women. Next, backstretch test. This test measures the flexibility of the upper body shoulder. Upper body flexibility is important as it helps in reaching, changing a light bulb, coming, throwing, putting on overhead garments, and so on. Equipment a ruler. Procedure. The position of this test is done by standing. One hand is kept behind the head and back over the shoulder and extend down till the middle of the back, where the palms should touch the body and fingers should be downward. The other hand, left hand, is placed upward, when where the palm is facing outward. The fingers upward and extend as far as possible to reach and touch or overlap the middle finger of both hands. This can be practiced 2 times and then test twice as well. Scoring. The best score out of the two tests is recorded to the nearest centimeter or half inch. The recommended range for this test based on different age group as shown in this table. You can see this table for men, different age group, then below average, then above average, then women. The next one is 8 foot off and go test for agility. Suppose this test measure the speed and balance while moving. Agility and coordination are important for performing activity that require quick, such as running to catch a bus or train, digging, and so on. Equipment required a chair with straight back and about 44 cm height, a stopwatch, a cone marker, measuring tape, and area free of interpretation. Procedure: the chair is kept next to a wall and the marker 8 feet in front of the chair. The participant start by sitting, hands rest on the knee and feet flat on the floor. When the command go is given, the stopwatch start and the participant get up and run or walk towards the cone, goes around and then return to the chair to sit down. The time taken to complete this cycle is recorded. Two trials are used so as to determine the best score. Scoring: the best run time is recorded to the nearest 10th second. The recommended range for this test based on different age group as this table. You can see this table for women and men. Sorry, this is for men and this is for women. Next, 6-minute walk test. This is the last test of Rickmy and Johnson. Propose to measure aerobic fitness and endurance, which are important for long distance walking or running, climbing, and so on. Equipments: a measuring tape and a stopwatch. Procedure: in a rectangular area, you can see this picture, measuring 45.72 meter into 4.57 meter. Cones are placed along the walking line at regular interval in order to show how much distance has been covered. The participant has to walk as long as she or he can within the duration of 6 minutes. A participant trial may be given and the participant allowed to stop whenever she or he need to. Scoring: total distance covered within the stipulated time is recorded to the nearest meter. The recommended range for this test based on different age group. You can see this in this table. This is for men and this is for women. There are 6 tests complete. Thank you, student. Have a nice day. If you have doubt, you can say me. Thank you.